What's up, Flex Online bodybuilding sports fans, muscle meds enthusiasts, and everybody in between? It's me, your boy, Kyle Green, aka Mr. Getting It Done, and we are here at none other than the East Coast Mecca of bodybuilding, Powerhouse Gym. And we just got finished training legs, and I am exhausted. I am joined by my training partner, dear friend, bodybuilding extraordinaire, muscle meds enthusiast, Miss Pauline Nelson, aka my sidekick, Miss Making It Happen. What's up, Pauline?
I'm fine. Just actually finished training legs. I'm feeling exhausted, and a great training session we had today. And Mr. Green is doing his thing. We're gonna bring back that #1 to Brooklyn. So we train like #1.
That's what's up. That's what's up. We worked really hard. I'm very, very excited and privileged to have this opportunity to train with you today. We did do legs, as we said. Yeah. I think the only thing we left out were calves, and that's usually because regularly, for the folks at home, just so you know, I don't train calves on my leg day, but I do get calf work done on another day, and it seems to be working for me. So on leg day, I'm able to concentrate as much as I can on the desired muscles. In this case, they're quads, hamstrings. So after we got finished doing the abdominals, we moved from there right into 3 different movements for our glutes, and from there, by that point, hamstrings were pretty warm, so we were able to go right into hamstrings after doing walking lunges. You know, even walking on the step mill before doing the walking lunges. And I wanted to point this out because I think it's very, very important. Warming up everything and even trying to open up your personal flexibility, you know, both in your hips, knees, and in your ankles. Going to 25 pounds, or you know, just a ridiculous amount of weight, you know, doing what we think are lunges. We'll say, okay, well, if I'm going to do lunges, my lunges need to look like that, you know. So it's not really lunges yet until I have 225 pounds on the bar or 135 on the bar, you know, trying to, you know, do something that we saw Ronnie Coleman do in his videos, you know. And though that stuff is tremendously awe-inspiring, the truth is, all of us are not on that level yet to start out, you know. So it is important to take the time to warm up your instrument, you know, to get in touch with your instrument, you know, and even take a minute to develop the flexibility even in your hips, you know, and try to think about making connections with your glutes or your hamstrings as you are led by the placement of your feet. This is a little note that may be of some help to you. It's been very, very helpful to me. So we also went from hamstrings into quads. Basically, we did 3 movements of quads, leg extensions, squats, and hacks. Now, believe it or not, with the other stuff that we did, even trying to address, you know, the glute development earlier on, and I believe we also had some Jeffersons in there. And I'm a very strong believer in the value of Jeffersons. And some people aren't, but while executing a Jefferson, just like sumo deadlifts, sumo squats. There's a tremendous amount of contractile ability, I think, that's forced onto the vas externus, which is the outer portion of your quad. So, believe it or not, when you're doing Jeffersons, I believe the same thing occurs. And as a result, your quads are getting, your outer quad, your vas externus gets a lot of stimulation. And so much, in fact, that I think that later on, your quads can probably be a little pre-exhausted as a result. So with that, the lunges, before getting to squatting and leg extensions, I think for us today, I think my quads are pretty much pre-exhausted. The cartilaginous tissue on my knees were already pretty warm. So though I say we only did like 3 movements for quads that I'm actually counting, technically with the glute work, there's more exercises that were done, to stimulate some kind of development in my quad that I think I'm just not counting, both with the Jeffersons and the walking lunges. So what you'll see on camera though is leg extensions, squats, and hack squats. But technically I believe we did about at least 5 movements where stimulation can be applied to the quads. Anyway, this was our leg day. This is Kay Green, aka Mr. Getting It Done, with my sidekick, Pauline Nelson, Terminator.